just, okay, no. I thought pros. Like, completely. But Stimpaks are like your main way of healing in that game. I would say. I mean, you can eat food and you can also drink drinks. I would consider that Stimpaks would be your main source of healing. Like I said, if you got your medicine skill high enough, then it could restore hundreds of points with just one injection. Because it's basically you inject yourself with a type of medicine. I'm not sure what medicine it is. I'm pretty sure it's a concoction of stuff. But yeah. So there's that. But that's the only reason why I played New Vegas more, because I had more DLC with it. I packed it with Fallout 3, I didn't have any DLC. So, but I could always, if I really want to, I could go out and buy the Game of the Year edition. Fallout 3. Since they sell it at a bunch of places. And that comes with all 4 DLC packs that came out with it. And they also did out the New Vegas Game of the Year edition, whatever it's called. It comes with, let's see, all six DLC packs. You have the 4 that were story add-on, the Lonesome Road, Old World Blues, Dead Money, I think it was called. The one where you go to the casino, and you're trapped there until you either escape or whatever. That's with spoilers. Either. Oh no. I should have been laying down torches. Let's see. Old Blues. I'm trying to think of the story add-on ones. Yes, I'm sorry. Old Blues, then Casino, whatever that was, where you went to like Casino Madrid, or whatever it was, and Old Blues, Lonesome Road, and the Great Divide. No, not the Great Divide, because that took place in Lonesome Road. The one where you go to Zion National Forest, I can't remember the name of it. But you went to Zion National Forest, and that's where that DLC took place. Gosh, it's gonna bug me for a while. Because I'm that kind of person where if I know something, but I can't think of it, it irritates me. I'm that kind of person. And I know it, but I can't think of the name. And it's so irritating by it. Like, I know, because I've been in all the DLC that I bought for it, except for the Courier Stash and the Gunrunner's Arsenal. And what the Gunrunner's Arsenal did is I unlocked more weapons and more weapon mods. Because in there you can add monster weapons, I believe up to 3. No, actually it depends on the weapon. Because each mod, or each weapon had different mods for it. Some are the same, some are different. But it added more mods and more weapons. I thought that was pretty cool. Didn't really spend much time with that. Okay. Hang on. Okay, that was weird. I think my S key got stuck. I don't know why, because it wasn't stuck. Yeah. I'm not sure why that happened. I honestly was not pressing any keys. Yeah, that happened. So yeah. Like I said, I didn't spend much time with the Gunrunner's Arsenal one. Courier Stash, yeah. The Courier Stash and the Gunrunner's Arsenal, they were both like $149 and $139 on the PS3, which means that's like how much they were on Steam, because I'm pretty sure that's where they were sold from, Steam. And for the Xbox Marketplace, I'm not sure what the conversion is in regards of Microsoft, or whatever it's called, Microsoft points I think it is, and actual US currency or whatever you're from, and you have a 360, like the euro, franc, whatever. I'm not sure what the conversion rate is. In fact, I don't really know any conversion rates except for like the euro is like 1.5 times more expensive than than the US dollar and the Mexican peso. Or, yeah, look at that. That's only Mexico, the pesos. That's like 0.33, I think. I think it's only 0.33, as much as the US dollar. So pesos, yeah, they are not as expensive as US dollars. For those of you that don't know, the US dollar is it's basically the standard currency. Like, if your country buys oil, basically they have to pay in US dollars. I remember learning that economy. I like that class a lot. Also, government as well, but that was taught by the same teacher. That's how it worked at my school. Gotta take economy and government. And it's funny because some kids, or some students I should say, have thought that I'm gonna push you on. Oh wow, you look ugly. Bye. Have a nice fall. The fall's already passed and Andor is coming up. Depends on how you look at it. But there were some students who had thought that you changed your economy and government teacher, which that was not the case. All that happened was that you just changed the subject. You stay in the same classroom, and you stay with the same teacher throughout the entire year, unless you transferred classes. Like you got a different teacher or something. That was only changed teachers, or if you like you moved, like to a different school. That too. Because they can't exactly teach you when you're at a different school. Although if your high school teacher is also a college professor, like how my language arts one was in 12th grade, yeah. In fact, he taught almost every grade I think when I had him. I think he just didn't teach 10th grade, which is the sophomores, and that's like the age of 15 to 16, I'd want to say. Yeah, because it's like 16 to 17 for junior, like 17 to 18 for seniors, which means it's like 14 to 15 for freshmen. Those are the ages of like what it's by. You don't have to be those ages to be in those grades. You gotta be older or younger. For example, I was always a bit older since I started school a bit late. Like I said, I used to have a speech impediment. I wasn't able to read as well as I can now. Although when I was doing Guild Wars, my reading skills wasn't as great as it is. That's because normally when I read out loud, I don't read as well as when I read in my head. When I read in my head, I have no problem, really. The only time I would have problems is if it's a word I've never seen, which sometimes does happen, normally with older literature, classic literature, which I like a lot. That's probably my favorite genre of literature to read. But yeah. That's normally the only time I have trouble reading in my head, only when it's a word that I haven't seen. But my vocabulary is pretty good, although it might not seem like it because of the words I keep on using. But honestly, like, I've proved people wrong where they think like I'm not that smart several times, and it's just, yeah. Once they find out I can actually hold like a conversation, like a really intelligent conversation with them, and actually beat them at that conversation that they started, that they think I couldn't do, they realize like, okay, this kid's actually smart. Because I didn't look like I was smart when I was in school. Because I always preferred to stay in the back row if I could. Not only like classes had seating charts, so you really couldn't choose where you sat. Some classes you could. Normally, some of those classes were electives. My 12th grade language arts class, my teacher preferred, well, I'm presuming preferred, if you sat in the same seat, that would be easy on him to take attendance. Because where I went to school, the teacher saw to attendance. Like they did at college as well. They did it like the first day or two or something like that. And then after that, they really don't. Basically, if you don't show up the first 2 days, you're out of the class automatically. Even if you're like deathly sick to where you can't go to school, if you don't show for like those first 2 days of class in college, you're out of the class. It's like you're like not getting in at all. Even though you are like already in and everything, you're like not getting in at all. So that would suck if you ever get sick. Right as you're starting school, like college. I know this, not because it's happened to me, because my siblings, they've all gone to college and they say that's happened to people. But they show up on like the third day of class, and the professor asks them like who they are and like why they're there, and then they say that they were on the registration list and all that, and they got into the class, but they were too sick or something to come to the class for like the first day or two. And the professor says, well, you're not in the class, so get out of my class. Bye. That's basically what they do. They just say, you're not in my class anymore, so bye. Yeah. And that might seem like really mean, but you're in college, you're paying for education. It's not free like in high school. For those of you that live in the US, that is. I'm not sure if it's like that in other countries, but in the US, I know it's like that. In high school, middle school, elementary school, you're required by law to go to school. So there's that. College, you pay yourself, unless you're on grant scholarships and loans. Which it's recommended that you never get loans. If you avoid them at all, do not get loans. It's a great tip. Any college student would tell you that as well. They say if you not use loans, do not use them at all, but just try to go by grants and scholarships and out of your money pocket, out pocket money, so that we don't have to ever pay it back. Because grants and scholarships, it's your money. Grants, grants and scholarships, they vary slightly from each other, but they're relatively the same. It's money that you don't have to pay back to the fund where you got from, because those are all fundraisers basically in a way. You don't have to pay those back at all. It's all free money basically. But you have to apply for them and you have to be accepted for the scholarship and or grant. That's the only catch, I guess you could say to that. Like you have to apply for the scholarship and grant, and then if you get it, then you get the money. I don't remember exactly which one it is, but I think it's grant money, where if you have excess money, you can either keep it or spend it on whatever you want. You're not required by the grant unless it says so. I believe it's grant, like I said. You're not required by the grant to always only spend it on school stuff. I don't remember exactly if it's grants or scholarships, but it's one of those two. Or it might be both, but I think it's one or the other. Where if you have excess money, you could spend it however you see fit. But its main priority is to be used as money for school. So like after you do, and you can always reapply for the same grants and scholarships. And that's what a lot of college students do. They apply for the same ones because, especially if like their grades are either better or the same, then they have a better chance of getting that scholarship and or grant. That's another thing. If you go to college, make sure you get good grades in high school. I know where I went to high school, it wasn't freshman or senior year that counted. It was sophomore and junior year that counted a lot. So if you didn't do too well in those two grades, colleges look at those more than senior and freshman, because freshman year you're just starting high school, so of course your grade might not be the best. They can, but they might not. But they look at junior and sophomore year because those are more, because you've had experience with high school already at that point. And senior year, normally what happens is that they become lazy. They become lazier, or they stay the same. That's pretty much how it is. It's one of those three. They either become lazy, become lazier, or they stay the same, or possibly do better for that one. But yeah. So there's that. Again, I know I said this before in this recording and other ones as well. If you can prevent being lazy, do it by every means necessary. Because it will pay off not to be lazy than to be lazy. I was speaking from experience of being lazy in high school. It was not the best. I had to go to summer school. Almost didn't graduate, so yeah, it wasn't the best. The reason why I almost didn't graduate is because I didn't try enough of my classes to necessarily get the credits to pass high school. Because where I went to high school, I don't know if it's different for any other countries, but where I went to high school, you had to get credits, and you had to get a set amount in order to graduate from high school. I think it was 1 to 20, I think. It might not sound like a lot, but each class was only like 5 credits, I think. I think each class was only like 5 credits, so yeah. It took you could graduate high school with more credits. In fact, normally if you took IB, or normally if you're in IB and you took AP and honors courses, you'd graduate with much more than the required amount of credits. And with AP classes, sometimes those credits transfer. So what I mean by that is like they transfer to college or whatever, and those credits count for the classes that you took at high school, so you don't have to take them again at all. They're done and over with. That's only how it works, which is good. I mean, if you pass a class once and credits count, then that's very good. Yeah, I know this too because I have friends that did that, where they had more credits than were necessary to graduate, and yeah. Yeah. So if you can, try and get good grades in high school, middle school, and elementary school, because that would pay off. Even if you don't like school, at least attempt to get better. Oh shoot. Make this up. Oh, I can't even place on the floor. Alright. There you go. Those are supposed to stay there. Yeah. So I had friends that graduated from more credits than were needed to, so they were fine off. Some of them went